But yeah. Tilecraft? I think that, so I think that's a good name. Or I was thinking like Mindbound. Tilecraft sounds so much better. Um, it might be a little confusing because I'm not planning to have it like be a tile man kind of thing. Like there's not going to be any XP requirements to move around or something, which could be a cool idea. Actually, making it a Skyblock server would be thematic, right? But yeah, Tilecraft, I like that. Yeah, I could turn on in-game sounds. Let's see. Might end up being still too loud for you guys though. I like the Wintertodt music. I don't think I've ever listened to this. Skyblock, but you unlock more islands as you have more XP. Yeah, I was thinking about how that would look. Like you could have it be tied to XP or maybe levels in the game. Not sure exactly how that would work. Because the thing is, you can die, right? And if you die, well, you lose all your tiles because you lose all your XP. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. I'm not even paying attention right now. Trying to do like 3 things at once. Oh, you keep inventory on? I didn't know that was option. That's pretty smart. So you would do that. You would turn on the option so that when you died in the Minecraft server, you'd keep your inventory. You'd also keep your XP. And then you'd somehow need a way. Maybe you could turn off the maximum XP limit and your level could be number of tiles, but I think your that wouldn't really work because of the way the XP ramps up in that game. It ramps up so fast. You'd have to, I feel like you'd have to make a mod or plugin or something. Okay, mic is up a little louder now. It's just my desktop audio is super loud for some reason. So I moved into a new apartment. I don't know if you've seen any of my previous streams, but this is a different setup. And I mean, I didn't touch any of the settings though. So I don't see why it would have messed up the microphone, but maybe it could be that. Something might not be plugged in all the way too. So talking about doing, using Minecraft XP as a way to unlock tiles. Tonsi, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'll just call you T. T was saying you could do XP bottles to like store XP or something. Actually, that could work. Then see, the nice thing about RuneScape is that the 1000 XP thing, like you don't really need a plugin to do it. I mean, the plugin makes it so much easier, but it kind of works out nicely when you have that maximum XP tracker or total XP up there. Maybe if there's something like that in Minecraft. Okay, looks like we can start chopping. He's down to 10%. No way to get consistent XP until you get an Enderman farm. Well, you can make mob farms with like a really dark tower and you know, mobs that wander into like a trap. So you can get consistent XP. It's doable. But yeah. Sansi's saying make cobble gens drop XP. That would be sweet. We were kind of talking about this yesterday. It would be cool to have like a RuneScape mod in Minecraft where it basically, you'd have stats, abilities that you could level up, and then, you know, performing different actions gave you XP. That would be awesome. And it would totally work in Minecraft. Like, there's already trees to cut. If you cut a tree, it would just get woodcrafting or woodcutting XP. There's already sneaking, so you could implement like pickpocketing. That'd be super cool. There's probably mods actually that already exist. Someone said there was a RuneScape mod, I think, for Minecraft. I don't know if it's exactly what I was just describing, but I haven't really gone down the mod rabbit hole at all on Minecraft. I think that's probably something I should look into. Oh yeah, T, you're saying we could go unlock chunks. That would be sweet. Instead of just single blocks. Chunk man. There's a RuneScape server in my... Yeah, so I've seen that. It's someone's building it. They post it on the subreddits. It's like a 1-to-1 scale Gillinor, which is pretty cool. I want to check that server out, actually. Minecraft MMO, which might be good. I'd be down to try that. Ted, no, I haven't. I don't actually know anything about Soul Wars. Is it worth unlocking? I'd have to unlock all the tiles in it too. Oh, it's made up to barrows. Soda, you play on it? Wait, so you say you play on it. What do you do on that server? Because you can't build stuff, right? Or is that the server that has the RuneScape mod on it, and so you like level skills? Or is it not a server and it's just a map? I think maybe that's what you meant. Seeger just popped in to say that it is very on theme for Tilebound. Have you heard of Dryad mode, where you start by growing a tree and can only walk on tiles covered in logs that you have grown? No, which, I mean, that's literally how you would implement Tileman. That makes a lot of sense. It's like the floor is lava, and you use blocks to walk around. Interesting. Yeah, because you could get like exponential growth for the tiles where, you know, once you start breaking the leaves and getting saplings, you can plant more trees, right? And then, you know, once you have 50 trees growing at a time, you can start getting a ton of tiles, which is just the wood. It's kind of weird and contrived. That's really funny that there's the exact same idea in Minecraft. Dylan, no, I don't have a delay. I'm really bad at reading the comments. Kith, what's up, man? Long time no see. Yes, Minecraft. I'm gonna be putting up a server for everyone on the Discord. Anyone who wants to join. I think it's gonna be fun. I hope we can get a ton of people on it. So a little more about my ideas for the server. I really think it would be cool to do like hear me out, like a democratically elected government, right? So maybe that sounds like too complicated, but basically I think everyone, when they join the server, there's gonna be like a kickoff day. We'll all get together and there's going to be some positions available for different jobs. Like, we're going to need a city planner, someone who can help plan out where all the stuff goes in the city. We'll need a police chief, someone that's basically a mod that can like enforce the rules, and if people start griefing, you know, give them a warning, temp ban them, or eventually ban them. Someone who can like take ownership of building mini games and like parks and roads and stuff like that. Zavi was saying has a bunch of good ideas for mini games, and that's something he wanted to work on. So Zavi, maybe you could. I think he's I know he's in the chat. Maybe he could, drive that. But I think it'd be really cool to like actually get a legit plan going for building a city and just start building it. Evan, you can be Chief Flower Girl. Panda, yeah, so there's no date yet, but I'm thinking next weekend. This weekend I'm going to set up the server, I'm going to start testing stuff, finalize the set of rules, and then just start getting the word out there. I mean, part of that is this stream, just letting people know there's going to be a server. But yeah, I'll post. I already posted in the Discord. I'll make like a Twitter, not a lot of people follow me on Twitter. I'll make a YouTube post, hopefully get some interest. I mean, I'd like to start. I mean, there was 30 people who reacted in the Discord who were down already. If we could get 30 people playing or more, I think that'd be awesome. Dylan's will take night shift for police officer. Okay. Yeah, so you'll all be able to just volunteer for whatever positions you want. And then, you know, if a bunch of people all want to do the same thing, I think we can just vote on it. I call dibs on the gambling business. So I'm about to get off if you're still streaming. Oh, okay, hell yeah. Have fun at work. As much fun as you can have. Make them dollars. Best day ever. Can you add a claim plugin so there isn't griefing? Yeah, a few people have mentioned that. Like, there's plugins where you can allocate or claim land, or, you know, one person can give you a plot of land and you can be the only person that can build on that. I think that works really well to enforce, like, you know, everyone gets their own space and no one can grief it. But I kind of want to see what we can do without mods enforcing that. Like, how would you go about enforcing the no griefing rule, you know, without mods? And obviously it'd be very difficult, and in practice you could never 100% prevent people from griefing. So it would happen. But then, you know, I think that'd be like a fun role-playing opportunity. It's like, okay, someone griefed this house or this strip of houses. Police chief, do an investigation. Start asking around, asking people, you know, did you see anything that happened? Where were you at this time? Get a list of suspects. We'll be able to ban people, so, you know, if you come on and grief and someone catches you, then you're just gone. I think it'd be pretty easy. One, I think a lot of people would act in good faith, so there won't be that many issues. I also want to interview everyone who joins the server. Just like hop on not even an interview, but just hop on a Discord call and like actually talk to them. I think that might weed out random people who just want to come in and blow stuff up. But yeah, I think we could figure it out. That add to the drama, you know. If it became too big of an issue, though, where it was just constant, I wouldn't be opposed to like revisiting that. Alex, I build big with my bases, so space is usually an issue. Yeah, so I think that's why I think we should have a city planner, one person who's responsible for kind of like directing where people build stuff. You know, we'll have a city. It'll be maybe 500 by 500 blocks. That chunk of land will be the city's land, and, you know, whoever's responsible for planning will kind of say, okay, over on that hill, you guys can build houses. Try to only use up this much space. Over here, you can build farms. This should be the store, shopping district, whatever. If you want to just go off on your own and build a huge build and take up all the space you want, go for it. But don't do it in the city, because that's where kind of everyone's going to be like collaborating and sharing space. So we don't want a bunch of people with big builds like crashing into each other. And that's not to say we can't have big builds in the city, but just get it approved, you know, like let's coordinate. I don't even want to say approved because it's like, I don't know, you guys can do whatever you want. These are my thoughts. If that doesn't sound like fun and we get into it and that's not how it ends up going down, I'm totally fine with that. But that is what I've been thinking of lately, and I'm pretty excited to try it out. Lots of people joining the Discord. Oh, wow. Yeah, we've got like almost 10 people, 8 people. Witch hunting is fair play. Don't have a lot of time for Minecraft, but I would hop on to play Dryad mode. I know, we might need 2 Discord servers. Blockbound, that's a good name. I take villages and pull them underground completely? What do you mean by that? Pull them underground? Like you just move all the blocks down like 10 blocks? We need a villain. You know, I think someone's already talking about creating the Spanish Inquisition, which I don't know if they were villains, but they weren't like the good guys, so we may already have that covered for us. I think villains are gonna pop up. And we'll, you know, we'll figure it out. It'll be good. If I made your mode in Minecraft, would you play it? Yeah, I mean, if you made like a plugin or something, I 100% would play it. I don't know how long I'd play it for. I don't know if I'd be like, you know, 600 hours in like I am on Tilebound or however many hours. But if it was fun, I'd play it for sure. Let me know if you're gonna build something like that. Let's talk about it. I do like Blockbound more than Tilecraft. Blockbound is a lot better than Minebound, which is what I was thinking. But so is Tilecraft. I like Blockbound too. Tilecraft kind of sounds like a ripoff of Minecraft on the App Store. I agree. Block build. Block build sounds like a ripoff of Minecraft. I'm guessing there will be an announcement when the job openings start. Yeah, I'm thinking just day one. I'll send this out in a post this weekend, but let's say tentatively next Saturday at noon Pacific time, there is going to be the kickoff for the server. Everyone who wants to play, you know, if we haven't met before, hop in Discord, let's chat. Give me your Minecraft name, I'll get you on the whitelist. You know, sometime this week or this weekend. And then by next week, we'll have everyone who wants to play. We'll all hop on at like noon. And then I think at that point, I mean, we'll just super briefly just lay down the rules on like, you know, you can do all the role playing and stuff you want, and if you don't follow the city planner, you're not going to get banned. But there's going to be rules like, you know, just standard no being completely offensive and disrespecting people, whatever. And then after that, I'll start a little city hall meeting. Anyone who wants to help out with the city, you're welcome to join. I'll kick off elections. I'll do a post with descriptions of what the job listings will be. But if you don't want to join the city, you want to just do your own thing on the server, by all means, you can do that too. If you want to start an opposing faction and rustle up some followers, that's your right. I won't encourage you. I think we should all work together on the main city, because I have some pretty cool ideas for it. And I think you guys have cool ideas. That's the nice thing about having leaders, is that, I mean, like I said, Zabi, excited to do minigames and stuff. I'm sure he's got great ideas, or he'll come up with them, or he can ask for other people's ideas. So it'll just help us collaborate. Have you seen the new Extreme One Chunk Iron Man? Got 99 woodcutting and 99 defense at Lumbridge. Oh! Yeah, that's... I don't know about that. Why 99 defense? I mean, that's basically just like one at a time at that point, right? Oops, I didn't need to light that. Kith, I can do a tour of my current hardcore world that has a spiral village. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, either do a tour on stream or on video, or if you're free after this, we can hop in a call. I was doing a little tour of my Minecraft. I have a Minecraft server right now. Like, I don't know if I want to open it up yet, but it's live. The server for the Discord would be separate. But anyways, I was just doing a tour of that last night too on Discord. It was fun. So it seems like noon Pacific time is 8 p.m. in the UK. Sounds good. Yeah, I was trying to keep in mind UK as well. We could maybe do... I don't know about any earlier. I feel like a lot of RuneScape players don't like to be awake before noon. Myself included. Especially on a weekend. He needs to unlock everything in the area. There's defense skill cape. Oh, gross. Wait, what's Pacific time? It is GMT -8, I think. Well, yeah, it's GMT -8, because in the UK it's 8 when it's noon here. $9 p.m. for you? Is that too late? Got kicked out of my call I was in. I missed something. Noon sounds good. I can catch you just before going to bed. Okay. Nice. Yeah, let's plan for noon. Again, if you want to join and haven't had the pleasure of meeting you, jump in Discord. Shoot, after this stream, like we can just chat and you can give me your Minecraft name. Oh yeah, poor Zavi died last week. Actually, I never heard that story. What the heck happened? I heard there was maybe some reasons that it happened, but I didn't hear how it went down. Zavi, Chad Perkins in chat has had one of the farthest progressed hardcores at multiple times, and sadly, it is no more. Was this at all related to how your computer died? Hey GP, it's 1 a.m. That's pretty late. Get some good rest. Glad you liked the videos. Thanks for popping in to say hi. You a Minecraft player by any chance? Oh shoot. Stream's dead? Question mark? Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's just on my end. I AFK'd by the plows and Zaya, and there's an aggressive giant bat. Oh no, I heard this story. I totally remember. You pulled a swamp man, unfortunately. That's so rough. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna clip this. Alright, I missed it, but that was 90 Firemaking. Look at that! 5 million XP? That's wild. We're 90% of the way to max. Just kidding. Thank you, thank you. Dylan, I'll probably be live, I don't know, a couple hours. I'd like to do at least a couple games of Wintertodt. We'll see. These live streams usually end up going longer than I expect, though, just because I like hanging out and chatting. I'd been drinking that night. It was an honest mistake. I'm just fairly certain that if it wasn't drinking, I wouldn't have chosen to leave when I did. It's alright. It happens. It happens. That's... all hardcores die, or at least most of them do. Yeah, Dylan, I'll probably be off by the time you wake back up. I still want to set up the server and yeah, nail down some rules and some jobs. What would be cool ideas for jobs on the for the Minecraft server? Let me pull up what I have. So right now, I only have 4. City planner, police chief, judge, that's gonna be a fun one. Head of Parks and Recreation. That'll be like parks, ponds, landscaping, mini games. It'd be cool to have like a big fight arena. Oh yeah, especially because I was playing around with the idea. There probably should be no PvP in the city. You know, unless people agree to it, you shouldn't be able to just like go around killing people. But there could be like a wilderness area, which is like free for all, kind of like in RuneScape. Garbage man. Clearly decided to fletch the logs and not burn them. Yeah. Oh, I should test out just burning them. I want to test it. We were having a discussion on whether it's better to fletch and burn and get the faster points per hour but slower XP per hour, or you know, just burn the logs straight. From what I'd read, it's only about 20% more XP per hour. I'm not sure how much faster the points are per hour. Also, getting fletching XP is nice. I got 63. It would be cool to be able to make magic longbows. For money. And just to have an MSB. That's 80 though? Whew. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I wonder what, if you'd fletch, what fire, or once I get 99 firemaking, what my fletching level will be. Alright, sorry, I'm not paying attention. Okay, jobs, let's hear them. Security specialist is a good one. I like that. Map maker is a great one. Cashiers and doctors. I'm not sure if... Well, for one, I don't know if anyone wants to be a cashier in Minecraft. But also, I don't think... Like, I'd like the jobs to have practical uses. And... I mean, unless... I don't know, maybe someone could, like, handle dealing with the shop district. But I don't really know how cashier would work. Doctor is like... I mean, maybe someone that's head of agriculture? Or whatever. I don't know what you want to call the names, but like... Someone who just gets a bunch of food. But that's the thing, all that stuff can be automated. So really, they would just be like building the auto farms. Like, you can get those... You can build contraptions that, like, hatch chickens and just instantly cook them. It's just so, like... It's like a horrible industrial livestock farming, but it's super effective. Just like in real life, unfortunately. Nether portal connector, yes, that's a great one. We're going to need a nether hub. which is basically... I'd actually never seen the Nether hub until someone came on my server that I have now and started building one. But basically, you go up into the Nether, into the ceiling, and you just mine out tunnels, and you can make just basically like a big railway. A big grid system, or not even a grid. You just go east and west super far and north and south super far, and then from those main tunnels you kind of branch off and build portals that connect, you know, to actual places in the real world, the overworld. Super useful for getting around quickly. You can have signs and stuff so you can, you know, figure out where things are. Nether road worker, yeah, exactly. Miners definitely want mining people. Why mine tunnels? You can just go to the Nether roof. Is it? That's what I mean. You go in the roof and you still have to mine it out, I believe, because it's just solid netherrack. No. If you're making a nether hub, you make one above the bedrock, not below it in the nether. Interesting. Okay. I haven't done much in the new Nether yet. Seems like a lot of fun though. Yeah, so I haven't played since the new update. And they added some cool stuff, like there's now ruined portals. Like just randomly in the world there'll be nether portals that are like all broken, and there's like nether rack that's like kind of, it looks like it crash landed from space. It's like creeping out of it. It seemed pretty sweet. New armor. Forget what it's called, but you upgrade diamond armor with some nether or something, netherite. Oh, you ender pearl above the bedrock and it's all cleared out. Interesting. That's pretty smart. Yeah, that's way easier. Yeah, I heard mid 2021 for 1.17. So probably like 6 months. What else? I think coming up with a list of farms would be really useful too. So I watched a lot of Mumbo Jumbo back when I was into Minecraft, and I loved watching the beginning of a season because that's when you see the progression, the most progression happen in a short amount of time. But also I just like seeing how they would prioritize things. Like first you start with, you know, the bare essentials, like you make a 16 by 16 like wheat farm or whatever, and you grab up some animals in a pen, you can start breeding. But then, you know, your very next thing might be, I mean, on one season I think Mumbo went straight for a villager breeder because they were right by a village. And then using that, you can create your silver farm. What the hell is it? Iron farm. And having an early iron farm is so good. Super smelter. I had it all. It's been a while, so I'm a little rusty, but I started putting together like a roadmap, kind of a suggested progression of different farms and like automated things you can build that would kind of feed into each other. You don't want to be doing builds with huge amounts of, rail networks if you don't have any iron, right? Or you don't have an easy source of iron. All right, Dylan, you're out. Peace out, man. Get some good sleep. Who knows, maybe I'll still be streaming when you get back. Sugarcane, iron farm, cow farm. Yeah, you gotta go sugar. Well, you don't even really need a sugarcane, like an automated one, in the beginning, because if you just like line a whole river with sugarcane, at least for getting like your first enchanting table, that stuff grows so fast. I used to binge Hermitcraft, but I got bored of it. Auto cow farms are so overlooked. I think... Ooh, 59 con. Nice. Auto cow farms, I mean, it's similar concept to like an auto chicken farm, right? Like it just spits out cooked meat. Do you keep the leather too? I feel like there's really not that much use for leather. What do you even use leather for? Item frames. I wish you could craft saddles. Or I should say it seems like you should be able to, but I get why. And I do actually prefer that they're rare. Books. I guess books are nice to have near your enchanting table for like refreshing your enchantments. Community super smelter? Yeah, definitely. That's a good one. Good call. Taylor, just wanted to pop in and wish you luck on the Tileman. Thank you. I appreciate it. Big fan of the content. Nice. Glad you like it. It's been fun playing it. I've never really thought about it, but I made so much progress on this account. Like when I started, I didn't really I didn't have a goal, like an end goal really. I didn't know what I was doing, but and there's a lot of other people who have made more progress than I have on their Tileman, which is kind of surprising. At least to me, like I didn't think people would get super into it. We got some real gamers in the Discord. Oh, leather for enchants and villager trades. Yeah, I forgot. They totally revamped all the villager system a while back. Is the trading still super broken where you can like get favor with the villager and get a bunch of stuff for cheap? Chad, I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. All right. Yeah, I'll probably be here. I don't know how dirty your kitchen is, but I'll probably be here. So when did you say you were opening up the server again? Yeah, probably next Saturday. Let's plan for next Saturday at noon. I'll make a post about it. Again, if you want to join, you'll need to join the Discord if you want to get updates. And then just ping me and we'll hop on a call and you can give me your Minecraft name as well. I want to talk to everyone who joins the server, just like get to know everybody. I gotta start writing down some of these suggestions too. Let me open a Google Doc. Actually, someone in the chat would someone mind just writing down some notes on like if you're planning to join the server, just on some of these suggestions, just so we have them. I'd do it myself, but I'm like already failing at reading chat and playing. I don't think taking notes as well would be very, very good. I'm not a hardcore, so at least I don't have to worry about dying. I mean, I don't want to die, but it's not like the count's over. I feel you, Zabi. Thank you, I appreciate it. Arslan. I might join the server. I don't got much going on at the moment. Do it, man. The more the merrier. Have you played Minecraft before? I was reading, so the villagers, yeah, it sounds like you can still like abuse them and then they love you. What was that study where they like, it was like a social experiment at some college, they like kidnapped, actually maybe I'm confusing two things, but they like kidnapped the students and like held them prisoner, and then they ended up like defending their captor or whatever. I might be confusing it with the study where they chose kids who would be prisoners and kids who would be not kids, they were adults in college. And then they chose students who would be the guards. And like, I shouldn't be laughing because this is horrible, but like the guards started to like be total jerks to the prisoners. And they were like, they felt like, they started like power tripping and they felt like the people who were prisoners like deserved to be prisoners. And it was a really weird experiment. I feel like I can't just drop that and not link it, but I watched it in my psych class. And I have no idea what the experiment was called. This was in high school. I don't even know why that came up. Arslan, yeah, I have Minecraft. I play a lot of Minecraft. Or I have back in the day. I haven't played in a while. I don't think I've played since like the ocean update. Like not a lot, really. Have you ever seen that episode of SpongeBob where he plans a party and he has it so planned out that no one is having fun because he wants them to do it his way? I don't want the server to be that. I agree. Are you concerned, Zavi? I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, but I'm just spitballing. These are things I was thinking about. I think it'd be fun. But yeah, for sure fun will be first. Like if we try the jobs thing and it's not really working out, then it should just be like lighthearted and not super serious. The only reason I wanted to do it is that I feel like so often on Minecraft servers, you know, you start up the server with your buddies, or you know, you get a good group of people together, like a big group, and everyone kind of scatters and does their own thing, and it's hard to get people together, like get that community and work on builds and stuff together. Just because you need someone to like step up and say, okay, here's an idea, let's all work on this thing. I don't know, it's like the friend in the friend group who like is the one that always texts everyone and is like, hey, let's hang out. Like you kind of take that friend, maybe you take that friend for granted, but when that friend isn't in the group, no one reaches out to people. It's not as fun. You gotta have the party planner, which should also be a job. Oh, I think the invite isn't an invite to the server, but an invite to the voice chat. Oh. Okay. Let's update it. Oh, I killed it. Dang it. Ah, that's what I get for not paying attention. All right, let's open this crate. Oops. Turn this thing off. Nothing. If we start a city hub, people will join in, and if they don't, they probably weren't interested anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to. I just know it's hard. Like, you join a server that already exists, and or some people have started a project and you want to help out, um, but you don't want to, like, you don't really know what they're building or what the plan is, and you don't want to just, like, I don't know, go up to random people and be like, "What are you doing? Can I do it too?" Oops, maybe I should get some food. Probably a good call. So it'd be cool if there was someone who was like, "Hey, does anyone want to help?" And then kind of can help ramp people up on, like, "Hey, this is what we're doing." Can you, do you want to help build out this wing, or we're going to go grab some Nether stuff. Do you want to help us mine things? We can hop in voice chat. Ooh, Dr. Jekyll. Oh, this guy. Oh, what? Does he always ask for a Guam? Or do I have to, like, literally get every herb out of my bank whenever I talk to that guy? Large part of the community is communication, so how are you going to know if you don't ask? True. Yeah, you gotta... People should feel like, they're welcome and they can help out. Okay, let me turn this music back on. Is voice chat mandatory? No, I don't think so. But I think a lot of people will be in the voice chat. Oh, yeah, it'll be Java edition. Oh, if you don't have a Guam, he'll take whatever I have? Okay. All right, Ton. See you, man. Thanks for hanging out. How much? Wonder how many tiles I started this stream with. I killed the Todd early, so I probably only got like 180. I know my kills are going quite a bit slower too, just because I'm not as focused. That's all good. I'm not in a race. I really just like doing Wintertodt. It's like just active enough to where it's not boring and like repetitive, but it's easy enough to where you can kind of zone out and like not really pay attention. Like especially once you practice and get it down and do a bunch of runs. When I was watching Zabi do Tithe Farm, that felt kind of similar. It looked a little bit harder in terms of like having to focus, but it seemed like once you practice it, you could kind of get into a flow. I don't know, I've never done Tithe Farm though. Ben, heading out to play Among Us? Ooh, nice. Dude, I want to play Among Us again soon. Probably be back around 10 p.m. Okay. In like 3 or 4 hours. Cool. Yeah, thanks. Have fun. Thanks for joining the stream. John, you had 783 available at the start? Okay. So yeah, exactly 200 tiles. Dow Kirkstra. I made one chunk at a time Iron Man at the start of this year. It seemed like a really nice concept. I'm now worst case scenario where I have to get 70 smithing and mining with copper in a bronze pick. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. How much time have I put into the Tilesman series? Tilebound? I don't know. It's gotta be a few hundred hours. I mean, even just editing takes a long time. I started paying someone to edit the videos. Because, yeah, I mean, easily take like 4 hours, 5 hours to edit a video. I mean, I think I edited all the way up to like episode 10. So, like, at least 50 hours just in the editing. All right, Cody, see ya. Have a nice dinner. Thanks for popping in. Tileman playing claustrophobic walking simulator. Pretty much. $34,000 copper and tin? Dude, how? I mean, I get it. Once you... A lot of times with like crazy grinds like that, once you just accept it and you're like, you know, this is my life now. It can be kind of relaxing. Mining seems rough though, because I mean, you can't AFK mining. Like, it's not like fishing, you know? Thanks, Apple. Glad you like it. Oh, I hope I don't kill him here. Oh no, I think we should be good. Glad the anvil is in Lumbridge. It speeds up the grind by a third. Oh yeah, I bet. Or if you didn't have the Lumbridge anvil, I mean, I guess you'd just have to bank and then, yeah, unbank them somewhere else. That's why I don't like mining. It's too active. Excuse me. It's too active to be like completely AFK, but it's not interesting enough for me to be engaging. Alright, let him heal up a little bit while I chop. Maybe I'll try keeping him around 10%, because I have an issue with zoning out a bit and then accidentally killing the Wintertodt. So I'll give myself a bigger buffer. Although I swear he hits more often at above 10% health. RS3 mining isn't too bad with the ore box. I'm not familiar with RS3 at all. I've never played it. Although there is someone in the Discord, Helder, who plays, and he's streamed it a few times. There's actually some pretty cool stuff. He showed us, there's this place with a bunch of dinosaurs in it. It's like, it legit reminded me of like World of Warcraft or something. Like Stragglethorn Vale. It had that kind of like Aztec ruins with the dinosaur vibes going. Models are super good looking. Animations are good. It is really weird to see RuneScape 3 because it's the same game, but it looks so different and updated. Like, it's just funny thinking like, wow, this is what RuneScape would look like if it was a modern day game. And RuneScape 3's graphics aren't even like insane by any means. Could you imagine like a cyberpunk level of realism on RuneScape? I think the whole game would kind of break down because it's so unrealistic. RS3, you can have 120 ore on you at a time before you need to bank. Oh, dang. It's like 5 inventories. Do they automatically? Excuse me. Actually, never mind. They probably do. Just go right into the ore box. Need to hydrate. Oh yeah, I've seen like old school RuneScape. I don't know if it's a graphics pack or what, but yeah, they're running it in... I don't know. I don't know if they like have built a new client. Because it didn't seem like... The people posting about it made it seem like it was RuneScape. Like it could be... Yeah, either like a pack you would install or some way that you could take the normal game that you play and actually make it look exactly like, you know, Unreal Engine level quality. That I don't know if that project is gonna be out anytime soon, but that would be cool to play on. That's why I want to try the Minecraft RuneScape. Just because I think RuneScape's game loop, just how you get XP and level up, and it's very chill and grindy. I really like that game loop, and I feel like it would be nice if more games were like that. I don't know what it is. There's something that's just like... Yeah, it's just like a relaxing game to play. That should be the server. I know, that would be cool. I think doing that for like a week or two as like an event would be fun. Like, think like leagues. Just standing one of those servers up and just messing around on it for a bit. Man, I'm running low on food. How did I manage to botch this run so badly? Must have got hit by the snow quite a few times. There's a Minecraft server that works a bit like RuneScape. I played on it and it's super fun and chill. It's called Mindscape. It sounds like it's based on RuneScape. Let's see. Come on, get him. Mindscape. Oops, not the forums. Oh, that was cool. Barra's armor. Oh, it plays the RuneScape music. I mean, it looks like RuneScape. They have all the cities and stuff. Or at least some of them. I think this is probably the server we were talking about. Hold on, I gotta close that music. We got someone in the chat. Hey lad, or in the clan chat. I posted in the Discord, I'm looking to be talked into this game mode. Do it. It's fun. Boom. Convinced. When I tried to solo Wintertodt, the burner never stopped going out. Yeah. It happens. It gets very frustrating sometimes when you're trying to get the Wintertodd's health down. And it's like every time you run between a burner, another one goes out. It helps to have some agility, actually. So Arslan, you said you're playing the RuneScape Minecraft server. So do you have like a full skill page like this then? And do they have all the skills? Slayer would be pretty cool. I doubt if they don't have all the skills, I doubt they have a Slayer, because you'd have to make a bunch of custom mobs. Unless, you know, it was just like kill 100 spiders. Total of 1,000 hours playtime? That's gotta be more than I have on this account. Yeah, definitely. You should stream it. I'd be down to watch it. I'll probably be in the Discord this evening. You're like you're gonna sell me on it, and then I'm gonna be like, hold on, I'm gonna play this new game mode for 3 months. That was like Leagues. I got so sucked into Leagues. And then I kind of burnt out on RuneScape because of it. I think a lot of people are feeling that fatigue right now from Leagues. Because I know quite a few people who went super hard on Leagues and then were like, I'm glad it's over. Man, I'm really hoping the Minecraft server is fun. I've been, ever since Zavi said that about, now I have to watch that episode of SpongeBob. There's this episode of SpongeBob, I guess, I don't even remember the episode, where he plans a party, plans it all out, and what everyone's gonna do. And then he like overplanned it so much because he wanted it to be fun that no one ended up liking it. I hope that's not the case. I don't think it is. I think we got some good ideas. Burnt legumes. Yeah, you're just in the clan chat. What's up? So you're thinking of making a Tileman. I think you should do it. If you're interested. I don't play. I've never really multi-boxed. So I don't really know if it's like a good account for, you know, you're doing one grind on your main and you play your Tileman. I think a couple people do that. There can be some issues with saving your Tileman settings between different clients. So you might want to check the Discord for if you run into anything like that. But I don't know. It's kind of grindy. But the fun part is, I mean, there's so many different paths you can take, so many different ways you can take it. A lot of people will do like an alternate start as well. So instead of starting in Lumbridge, you know, on the tile you land in, people will go to the ranging guild. Outside the ranging guild, there's some chickens there. You can just kill chickens, and that's like your starting grind instead of killing rats. You're used to grindy from playing it in Ultimate? Yeah, I feel ya. I mean, I haven't played in Ultimate, but after watching UIM Tileman play and kind of hearing some of the challenges, it really changes so many things that you do. Okay, I am out of food. I need to end this immediately. Oh no. No! No, I was not paying attention. Hold on, hold on. I don't even have potions either. Oh, let's go. Not even close, baby. Nothing. What the heck, man? Want that pet. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I killed him. I wasn't looking at chat. Burnt legumes, Oh, you're thinking about an alternate start. I think alternate starts are super cool. Because I mean, if you haven't been following any other like content creators or Tileman progress posts in the Discord, there's a lot of options you have going through Lumbridge. I've seen so many people do that start now at this point that I really like seeing people do alternate starts. Like someone started in the wilderness at the Rogue's Den. I thought that was super cool. Am I going to be able to join within the next 2.5 hours? Oh yeah, don't wait up for me, like if you gotta go, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more games of Wintertodt, so I'll for sure be done by then. Oh shoot. Oh, you've watched most of the other videos? Nice. Damn, you did Dragon in Leagues? That's seriously so impressive. I don't know how you did that. That's so much RuneScape. Yeah, +1 if you do one. I mean, YouTube would be awesome. But even just progress posts in the Tileman There's a channel in the Discord server for posting progress reports. I'd love to follow along. And I mean, a bunch of people in the Discord would too. What's wrong with your room's audio? You're saying you gotta get some soundproofing or something if you want to do YouTube? Hey Sebastian, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. You trying to play some Minecraft? You just barely got dragon. I know. I knew people who were playing every day, like many hours, and they weren't even close. Or they were really close. It's actually worse to be really close than not in dragon. Cause then you're like yeah, you're like busting your butt to get points. Oh, a lot of reverb. Worst case, or easy solution, just hang up a blanket. You're good. Sebastian, no Minecraft for me. I'm good. I feel ya. It's not for everyone. I had a buddy who, wow, really? None of these have gone out yet. That's awesome. I had a buddy who he really wants to play Minecraft, but he's like, I'm just bad at sandbox games. I'm like, what do you mean you're bad at sandbox games? Like, I just can't, I don't know what to do. And I totally get that. Again, I think I should hit him up about this server because, I mean, that's the whole point of the jobs thing is like, get some projects going and like recruit people. You know, to help you build stuff. I think my buddy would actually really enjoy, yeah, having something to do. Spent most of leagues within 200 points of the dragon boundary. Oh, yeah. So you're like sweating the whole time. We had a Discord for our specific region combo KTF, and a friend of mine in there went hardcore on the last few days and literally was the lowest ranked dragon player, 10 points less, and he'd have been out. Dang. I mean, that's peak efficiency. He didn't get a single point or no more than 10 points more than he needed. Right, because you don't get anything extra for being the top dragon player. It's like getting exactly a 90% in your classes just to get an A. Yeah, I did not go that hard on leagues. I think I got to whatever equilibrium was. Was that the tier? I think it was a tier 4 relic? Or tier 5? Oh no, I'm gonna kill it. No! Go out. Please go out. Go out. Put it out. Yes. Okay. I only have 900 points. That's why I don't want to end the game yet and kill the Todd. Gotta get 13,500 for a win. Or before you can end the game to get maximum loot in your loot crate. Noah, do I think Soul Wars will die? I don't even know what Soul Wars is. Like, I know it's a new mini game, but I haven't checked it out at all. Someone was asking me if I should unlock it, or if I'm going to unlock it. Should I? I literally know nothing about the game. I think someone said... Well, I know where the portal is. Someone showed me where the portal was. It's in the same spot as it is in RS3. Oh, I had to sneeze, but I didn't. Oh, shoot. I need potions. I live by that 90% A rule doing engineering homework right now. The bridge only needs to be 90% perfect. What, Manton, what engineering are you studying? Okay, they got diamond rank on 2 accounts. Diamond? Diamond in what? Because diamond wasn't a leagues thing. Is that Soul Wars? Hold on, let me get these cakes before they despawn. That would be so sad. Might be good to unlock the lobby so you can dueling ring to Fearox to Soul Wars to Edgeville. Yeah, that's what I heard. So someone told me about where the portal was, and then it could be, but that's the thing. I have the canoe. I mean, it would save me having to use the canoe around that corner. And actually, if you wanted to rush, like Artie or something, you could do dueling ring to Edgeville, dueling ring to Fearox to Soul Wars to Edgeville to the wilderness level to Artie, which would be kind of interesting. That'd be a very efficient path. Hey, what's up, Zavi? Welcome back. Okay, Arslan, I'll see you in the Discord. Yeah, I want to check out that server. Manton, mechanical engineering, nice. Do you know what the most common specialization is for engineers? Hurt legumes. I figure Tileman will fit me well. I'm a big Theorycraft guy, sort of the point that instead of actually playing the thing, I just plan it. I feel ya. That's the big pull, I think, of Tileman is the theory crafting. At least for me. Rune rank. Not familiar with that. Mechanical is the most broad. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people declare mechanical. Makes sense. Tree, hey man, first stream. Don't play OSRS, but addicted to your Tilebound series. Nice, man. You're not the first person to say that you don't play RuneScape, but you watch, which I think is so cool. But like, why do you watch it? Like, how do you start watching a series for a game you don't play? I'm just curious. Oops. Zavi chat in chat was saying he does the same thing. He watches Super Mario Maker, which I guess I could see the appeal because it's like Super Mario Maker, you build stuff. It's a cool concept. RuneScape's like, yeah, it's like an adventure game. I think I could see it. Jay, yeah, I'm a software engineer. I basically just write code. Burnt Legumes, I watch Mario Maker content without paying it. That's so funny. You're not the only one. That's great. Maybe I need to start watching Mario Maker content. That's what I'm hearing right now. Tears. I'm 2 years away from 20-year cape on RuneScape. The grind is not fun anymore. I watch all the content though. This series has been a nice breath of fresh air to a stale game. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, I'm not glad to hear that you're burnt out. That sucks. But I think the series is pretty fun. Fresh. Funky fresh. It is a fresh take. Settled and Verf brought you back. I need to watch Verf's Karamja series. He's the one who does Karamja, I think. Settle's great, obviously. I have a Swampletic shirt. I think it's hanging up right now, actually. I'm wearing my other, repping my other YouTuber shirt. Sad World. You guys know iCarly? That show? Hold on, let me turn on the light. So the character Gibby in iCarly is like, I mean, he's like a grown-ass man now. This is his channel, Sad World. He produces music, makes like these beat tapes. Are super like glitchy sounding, heavily distorted, kind of like hip hop beats with like some synth in there. Great music. And then he does these shorts, like these skits with his brother. They're so funny. It's the YouTube channel's called Sad World. And then I think his SoundCloud is Sad World Beats. But yeah, anyway, that's I just got the shirt just because I like the channel. The Brazier Fire looks weird at 60 FPS. Yeah. Some of the animations are kind of wacky. Well, because I have animation smoothing on, and so it um, interpolates the movement. And so sometimes stuff will just like glitch around because the animation smoothing doesn't know how to handle this fire because it's not actually realistic. Oh, by the way, I didn't notice that was you, Lonnie. What's up? Welcome. Thanks for popping in. I don't have all the time. I don't have the time to learn all the intricate details of OSRS, but the story and challenges the OSRS community come with are cool. Totally. Yeah, I could totally see that. Like Swampletics is probably the one series is the one series I watch the most. And yeah, that's just like a TV show. Anyone could watch that. You don't even need to know anything about RuneScape. It helps, but tree I program in, well, a lot of stuff. Right now, Java, TypeScript, which is like a JavaScript dialect. Pretty much those two. My company has a bunch of different code: C Sharp, C++, Java. The data guys use Python. All the front end stuff. Oh, React. Not a language, but the framework, which like software frameworks these days are like you put that on your resume because you have to learn it. It's like learning a whole language. I think you told us about this on the VC once. I think that was in response to something. I forget. I've already forgot what I said. Oh, was that? Yeah, the Sad World. I should link it. I'd suggest starting with some of their older stuff. It's him and his little brother who make them. Yeah, the newer stuff it's funny too, but it's pretty like shocking. Oh my gosh, I lost the tab. Where are we? Here we go. Yeah, I agree, legumes. The restrictions do make it interesting. Well, I think there's a lot, there's so much content in the game, but it's it's not all relevant content. And there's definitely a push to like be efficient when you play. I mean, why wouldn't you be efficient? Um, you're not gonna run Trainer Rooftop to 99 when you have all the other rooftop courses available to you, as an example. But there's so much content that, you know, you could put huge restrictions on yourself and still have a bunch of game left over to play just because it's that big. I think the restrictions are cool because it lets people, yeah, explore content that normally just wouldn't be worth exploring. UIM is similar. Yeah. The stuff I do, I'm super proud of, but for a normal account, it's nothing. I know, like any sort of buyable on an iron, and especially a UIM where you have to process stuff, is like, oh shoot, I did not mean to drop that. Yeah, such a pain in the butt. Like, to put it lightly. The nice thing about UIM is efficiency is just out the window, so you can do whatever you like. It's true. It's freeing, you know? Well, let's turn these sounds back on. Actually, I'm gonna try the music again. For some reason, it's way quieter now. Oh, Lonnie, I'm so with you on that one. I was thinking of making a no shopping restricted Iron Man. Cannot buy items from any shops. Makes no sense to me that Iron Man can't trade, but they can buy stuff from a shop, which is trading. I think, yeah, that also just invalidates so much content when you can buy, like, just buy mithril armor from a shop. At least in the early game. Runes too become like a big thing. Like, imagine if you had to actually either get runes from drops or runecraft them. Play some Sad World? Oh, that's a great idea. Let's go with their first beat tape. They're short. I think they're like a minute and a half, and most of them are. I think this came out, let's see. Three years ago. Wow, really? Seems longer. A lot happened in the past 3 years. Music's good volume-wise now? That's good. I think I was just blasting it earlier. I was like, what? Why is this so loud? You know what, I did turn on my mic though. Lonnie, glad you agree. Blast Furnace Shop really ruins a lot of smithing grind. Oh yeah, I could see that. I haven't really done Blast Furnace at all, but you can just buy ores, right? Hey, Zero, what's up? UIM Tileman. I think there's some guy doing a no currencies Iron Man. Yes, yeah, his name's No Currencies. He's super active in the our unique Iron Men. It's a subreddit. His account's pretty interesting. He's UIM, I think? Don't quote me on that. Oh yeah, Becht. I watched the link you sent me, and then I think I watched the first 20% account video. I don't know if that one that I watched was him just discussing it or starting the account. I don't remember. But I saw you just dropped another video. I need to watch it. I'm subbed, so I got a notification. Fishing for my Fury, have been for days. Do you... How does that work? You just have a chance of getting an onyx? Is that what you need to make craft a Fury? When you do like infernal eels or something? Where is the IP? Kevin, you trying to play some Minecraft? There's no IP yet. I'm gonna set up the server this weekend, but I'm thinking that like the day we'll open it up to everyone will be next Saturday at noon. I'm gonna make a post with some details. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's play some Minecraft. Zavi, I was talking a little bit about it earlier, but you scared me with your comment about SpongeBob's party. I really hope it's not like that. That's why I clicked the video, he says. Nice. Yeah, at some point, you'll have to get me, just join the Discord, you'll have to get me your Minecraft name. But yeah, we should hop on a call like in voice chat or something, because I want to meet everyone who's joining the server. Have you played Minecraft before? Probably safe to assume you have. I don't know. Oh, nice. Kith, you're streaming your build? Alright, let's flip over to me. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just AFK here. I'll take a peek at Kith, do you mind if I join with the stream on? Do you want to like do a quick quick little tour? Holy crap, so many people have joined the Discord? What the hell? 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Hold on, I'll throw it on stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 3 people. We might have a big server. This could be sweet. We already had 33 people who already in the Discord said they were down. Kevin playing Maple Story? Throwback. Quite a throwback. I played that for a bit. Okay, let me turn off the music. And let's take a look at... Hey Kith, what's up?
What up?
Oh, let me turn you up a little bit.
Yeah, you good? Yeah, I'm doing a creative build because I want to make it bigger. Oh god, I hear myself multiple times. I'm gonna mute your
Oh. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got the big... It's a
So you
huge
make
hole.
a giant spiral staircase, and the idea is the center one at the bottom you fill up with water,
Mm-hmm.
so you can just drop down into your mine, and then every level you go just a 3x3, and you make a giant tunnel.
Okay.
And each tunnel you throw like a different set of villagers in. Like you got, what are the professions?
Oh, so each branch is like
You have like your librarians, you have like your
yeah.
farmers, you have them all set up for trading. Let me go to my hardcore world.
That's cool.
Because that's what I do on my hardcore world. So
And
this is like my general village, but I have a smaller spiral because I'm not doing anything crazy.
is there any advantage specifically to like the spiral shape, or is it just...
So the spiral shape, if you have a larger tunnel, what you can do is with your lava or with your magma blocks and your soul stone or soul sand blocks, you can do water elevators that shoot you up and shoot you down. And you can separate all the villagers. I mean, granted, I have them all just all here, but you can separate them by profession. So ideally, this is all going to be librarians. So it's just going to be a giant
that is a
thing
lot.
of librarians. And you can, like, I have these guys all traded with. So I have a bunch of stuff unlocked on them. Like I have a fortune guy in here somewhere that sells me a fortune book, a looting book. I mean, I have them all separated by what they do. And the idea is once you max them out, yeah, like Fortune 1, Sweeping Edge, Silk Touch, you essentially don't have to enchant. So you just slap a
Yeah, you
label
just
on
buy
the
it.
board, you just buy all the books. And I have tons of emeralds.
This is sweet.
Let me see what I have. Yeah, so I'm on a hardcore world, and I have 25 blocks of emeralds just from trading.
Oh damn, that's like 200 over 200.
So I have a ton of emeralds just from trading. It's like I don't need to do anything. And the idea is, okay, you have your librarians, then maybe you have your blacksmiths, which you would use like
He's
the
on.
black stone from the Nether. See if I have any.
Yeah, so you can kind of decorate it to make it thematic.
So you have like this stuff everywhere. So dig this out. You would just theme it like this.
Yeah.
And they have a bunch of different types, so you can make it look different. Then this, I started doing an underwater.
Oh, you're lagging a little. There we go.
Probably.
Whoa, that's cool.
So I completely dug underwater. And this would be like your fishermen, anything related to water based. So it's just the bottom of the ocean.
I really like the super low ceiling, but just really wide. It feels like you're in the ocean, yeah.
That's
like running around
the
on the
whole
bottom.
goal. Like just having this part. This would be just anything related, any profession related to fishing or to the ocean. You could do fishermen. I think you could kind of put in some other stuff with maybe like the fletchers if you want it, because it's kind of stick based. And I eventually set up auto farms for everything. Like this is only day 82. Set up. But yeah, this one I happen to be close to the water, so you can like once you float around in the water, you can actually see everything underneath.
Oh, that's so sick.
So you could have, you have your villagers under there, and they're designated little houses that you trade with, and you can see them all underneath.
Holy
And then
crap. And
here, I
have you
make
been
it
streaming this the whole time?
water. Hmm?
Have you been streaming this the whole time?
So when I work on it, I stream it on Twitch. Um, I haven't been doing a ton of Minecraft lately. I've been playing some other stuff, like playing some Tarkov. This is my underwater turtle farm.
This is
So
dope.
out, but it's completely underwater. And the reason I went for this is if you're underground and you're underwater on a hardcore world, you kind of dictate the light levels of everything, so it's a lot safer. Like it's a lot harder for things to spawn under here because I created it than just trying to convert an above ground area. And it, in my opinion, looks cooler. But what we could do is like this is on my hardcore, so the spiral's smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Go to creative one, you could have a large spiral like this, and you could literally designate everybody a floor. All right, somebody could be working on this tunnel, and they
Oh, you
have,
mean for building it like on a server?
on the server, you could literally say, all right, this person has this floor. You get to have,
Yep, yep,
the librarians, or you
totally.
get to have the blacksmiths, or you get to have the fletchers.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, because it's like a really modular design. Like it's the same pattern kind of repeated. So if you just do one and kind of explain it to people, yeah, everyone
yeah,
can work on it and know exactly what they want, you
and
know.
you just space it out. And the way that I do it, I don't have one set up on my hardcore world yet, but essentially I make a villager breeder where it's one farmer, two villagers, and they just automatically keep pumping out villagers. They make about 12 of them an hour.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you can just
familiar
fill
with
up,
those.
layer upon layer of villagers. And because they're underground, um, like with these villages, you can have zombies and stuff trying to break into
Oh,
the
they won't get
houses.
raided.
You don't get raided. And that's another thing. When you get towards the raider level, you can build up, you can build a tower, and you can put magma blocks everywhere.
Oh, and you could probably even like start farming people then.
Exactly. That's what I do. That's what I do in some of my like late game. So say, you have your building, it's a 3x3, you get a little like roof over it, you make a big square. All right, so that's, this is your border. You would take and you would fill up like these 4 squares, 3 squares out
Yeah, and that would be like
with
your
magma
kill
blocks.
zone. Totally.
And the
That's such a
idea
good
is,
idea.
um, when you do this, everything that walks on this takes, small damage. But if you have a fence, they're drawn into the middle. So the way that raids work is your villagers create the village.
Hmm.
And if you have branches, you have one branch going that way, you have one branch going that way, and you have them branched out all around, this spiral becomes the center of your village. So this is where raiders attack. They attack the center. Well, they spawn on top
Gotcha.
and they come towards the center. They have to stand on this, and you have a little wall here. They can't get into the center. And if you keep killing the guys that have banners, the raids keep happening because you keep triggering a raid because you're constantly inside of a village.
Interesting. So you could just perpetually just like
You can
farm
just
those
perpetually
guys.
do it. And wherever those towers are too, you can make a farm where you just sit in the middle of one spot and they just automatically farm themselves.
That would be fun. That'd be super fun.
But you could do this as like the center of the city, have a bunch of trading underground for everybody to come trade with. You trade with all the villagers, and then above ground, everybody can build the buildings that they want to build.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
And what you can do too,
I don't know about having active raids going constantly in the
well,
middle of
you
the city, but we
so
can
there's
we
two
can
different
figure that
ways that you
out.
could set. Yeah, you can set it up so that there's active or there's passive. Um, and what I usually do, and
Seaweed? Soul.
so sand. So
Yes, you got your elevator. I'm reading the chat right now. Lonnie's like, we should build a giant dwarven city as a team, similar to the staircase, but with like a great hall and pillars. I've always had that aesthetic in my mind. Like, you know the scene in Lord of the Rings where they're like running underground and the I think it's the Balrog or whatever wakes up. And there's that huge room with all the columns. I think building something like that would be so sick.
well, that's the thing is like you could do this as a starting point, and if you planned it out properly, like I usually put the elevators here in the middle, so you have
Hmm.
a couple that go up and a couple that go down. But if you plan it out, you could have like every other level, you could have the tunnel keep going and just open up into a massive room.
Yes.
Honestly, you could do every one because you're staggered and you're going in a different direction. So you could have this tunnel go open up into a big room, and you just skip every other. So if you make this one go all the way out, the one below this and above this you don't have go all the way out. That way you can have a bigger room that's more than like 3 or 4 levels.
I mean, this
Because
could be the entrance to your city. Like, this could be the city all underground.
that's a whole nother thing is I build it all the way down to level 11
Hmm.
because 11's your mining level. 11 is where you'll be on top
Yeah.
of lava, not walking into it.
Hmm.
So you could open this bottom up as much as you wanted. You could do whatever you wanted down here. I mean, this happens to have a ravine.
This is so sick. That was a good placement. Did you choose to put it in the ravine?
No, I just started digging down. I actually had to build a wall because what side of the water?
Oh,
It cuts
gotcha.
into the water a little bit. So you can
Oh, shoot.
kind of see a little dark. But
It would be smart to start one of these in a ravine since it's already all dug down.
oh, I mean, I do this kind of digging in survival all the time. Like this is a small mining project for me, and this is something I usually start doing right away.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard.
So it's not that bad. Like when I do it, it's not that bad, and you just space it out. But you could do whatever you wanted with these. You could, instead of going out right here, you could have this platform be where a whole level starts, and you could
Hmm.
just dig out this way, and we could just build an entire city just for villagers or for people or for whatever.
That's sweet.
And then this open spiral in the middle gives you plenty of room for elevators or drops. One thing you could do too, if you really wanted to dedicate it to it, you could fly up and you can make a giant mob spawner, and the spawns just drop down in for like mob drops. Because you can make a giant passive mob spawner up in the
Hmm.
air,
And just be raining
and
drops
they
down.
just drop down into the middle, and then you have an auto collector down here at the bottom.
I think I love that picture too of just a stream of drops just constantly falling out of the sky.
Because you could do it where you have a giant glass tube that all the mobs are just spawning down, so they're just falling out of the sky. They hit the bottom,
Yeah,
um, and once they hit the bottom, it just collects all the drops. So you'd have, your gunpowder, your rotten flesh, iron, you name it. I
totally.
mean, I'm the on all the series that I do, I automate everything. So I have like an auto farm for
Yeah, I'm
iron.
the same way.
I have like everything automated once I get to that point. I have
Nice.
the iron golem spawning automatically because the villagers are crying out, causing one to spawn, and they just burn to death and drop their iron. Like I make everything automatic that I can.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I'm the
you could
same
use
way.
stack these.
I mean, that's probably my favorite part of Minecraft is just how automated things can get, um, and just how ridiculous your collection of supplies. Like once you get an iron farm going, you could have like chests and chests full of iron blocks.
you could just make the whole walls out of iron blocks, and that's kind of why I like doing this with the villagers. Like I make massive farms for like reed and wheat, so I can get all the emeralds.
What's up,
Um,
Magic?
because you can have massive amounts of resources, and I mean
Hmm.
I think the biggest achievement is just emerald blocks. Having just building things out of blocks of emeralds is just the biggest flex ever because you have to either trade it. It's extremely rare to find mining, so you pretty much have to make all of this stuff from scratch.
Yeah.
But that's and I just put everybody underground because when in a hardcore world, if you start and your villagers die right away, you're kind of SOL and you got to move everything.
Yeah, you really want to figure out, oh my gosh, the villagers? Moving villagers is ridiculous. I just realized I got logged out. Got so distracted.
Oh, I'm a pro at moving them too. I just move them via beds, so you can trigger them to associate themselves with a bed. So you can just move them with beds.
Hmm.
Place a bed. Once they make this little like green icon above them, kind of little green effect, which means that they found the new bed. Once they start walking towards the new bed, you break it and you place another one further away, and they'll just
Oh,
keep
is that a
chained
new
along.
thing?
It's a fairly new thing. So you can literally just chain them from bed to bed, and you just break the beds as you go. It's still
Interesting.
it's a lot easier than like mine carts. So like for this, what I would do is I would break all the beds in the village, and then at nighttime, I would place a whole bunch of beds down here in the tunnels in little like rooms, and they would reassociate their spawn point with those beds. See what I
Gotcha.
mean?
Makes sense. Yeah, you kind of just feed them along. Magic's in the chat. He's asking if this is Kitharus. Dude, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I've just been like burnt out of games for a while.
Yeah, I feel you. A lot of
I
people were
want to
doing
do
leagues
so
pretty
hard
hard.
in League.
Exactly.
I had like 36,000 points on both of my accounts, and I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah, I
Pretty
feel you.
legit. Let's see, fence.
Well,
Flat
thanks
little
for
fence
showing
area.
the
You
build.
leave it open. They go in here, sit down. You close it on them, and then it's just a little villager in a hut.
Easy
Super
peasy.
simple. And then you can decorate them however you want based off the theme, but you just do them. You space it out 3. Do another little hole. Go 3 back. A little 3x3 square.
Yeah, super easy.
Torch in the front, torch in the back. Slap a bed down. Boom. And then you just keep placing your profession block until you get what you want out of them. Like that's how you farm up the enchantments, so you can get like mending and everything. But
I think this is, I mean, totally a project we could do on
the nice thing
the
is you could
server.
you could set it up with a base layout, and you could just give each different person in the clan chat different levels to work on, or different projects to work on.
Hmm.
So it could definitely be optimized for a bunch of different people.
Yeah, well, we have so many people that are interested. I can't believe I
Hell,
like botched this run. I
depending
logged
on how
out in the
big the
middle of
city
it.
is, you could have one of these spirals on 4 corners of the cities, and above ground, you just turn the top of the spiral into a giant tower that's part of a wall. So you could have the spiral being one of the 4 corner towers, and we could have 4 different spirals and then big walls connecting them, and then the city on the inside.
That would be cool.
So this is definitely what I would probably focus on building. It's just been a really, from what I've been finding for the hardcore worlds, everything's more difficult for you. This has been a simple layout that seems to work pretty well.
Yeah, I think once we have, I mean, a lot of people have said they're interested. There's 30 in the Discord that replied, and then, I mean, 23 people joined today. There's
I
over
know a lot
50
of people are
people.
talking about underground stuff too. So a lot of people like the idea of underground.
Hmm.
I feel like we could probably split the Discord groups into people that want to build underground and the people that want to focus on above ground stuff.
Yeah, well,
Because
I
with a
think
city, like
so. What I'm thinking is when we kick it off, like everyone will be online, and at that point, people who have builds or ideas can just like you got everyone there. So that's when you would just try to, let people know, and if people want to help, they can come help you out.
because one thing too, I mean, I don't know how much you want to do, but you could put a sewer system in the city, and if you wanted to in creative, you could go through and you could place like cobwebs and spawners, and you could make the sewers almost like a little quest area or like a run through area that they have to clear out. You could do kind of like an event. So you could have a sewer system that's filled with mobs and random spawns for kind of like an event based system. You could do underground subways, so like a minecart system. I still know how to make a minecart like station selector where you can push a button and select different areas to go, and it'll change the minecart tracks for you.
Kith, you got to write these down. These are
I,
good ideas.
yo, I've been in a Minecraft kind of mood lately, and I was playing on a separate server for a little while, but I'll play for like a week. Everyone will come in for like 4 days, and then they'll just stop playing. So I've been wanting to do like a big group Minecraft thing for a while.
I hear you, and I think big is the key. I think if it's really big, it has good potential. Our chat's funny. Dewey's in here. He's like, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. I'll just stick to building nice buildings. I know. I
Hey,
don't. I don't have like
nothing wrong
crazy
with that.
plans yet.
Well, and that's the thing. Like I love building underground, so I love building like Minecraft or like subway systems. I love building like sewer systems. I use like lava to light them, water. I like doing everything underground. And the people that want to build above ground, they can focus on the city that you see when you spawn in.
Hmm.
And then there can be those of us that focus on the city that you see when you start exploring and kind of going underground. Um, and
Yeah, whatever people want to build.
I think underground is a good area for like events and quests where it kind of has that more like dark, dismal mood, low lighting, and more likely to have mob spawn. So we could set it up where there's just mod spawn areas. You can go through and be like a giant sewer system that can change by just walling off and unwalling certain things, and you could you could even go through and set up, you know, cobwebs, chests with rewards, all kinds of spawners down there to make it hard. Have everybody start with certain equipment when they go in, so you could definitely do some cool like PVE event style stuff.
Yeah, I think event having some mini games and stuff would be a lot of fun.
So I'm definitely down for it. I put way too much time into it.
Lonnie, if you want any help with data packs for the server, let me know. Yes, I don't really know anything about mods or I actually don't even know the difference between like plugins and data packs. I think data packs are
I mean, are they talking like mod packs? Are they talking like texture packs?
data
Because you got
pack.
your mod packs, which is just a bunch of mods already pre-built. Then you got your data pack, or then you got your texture packs, which just changes the look of everything. I don't know if he's referring to a data pack as like a mod pack where it's just all inclusive. We just click download it and everybody can do it.
I'm not sure. I think there was a distinction. Like a data pack had less to install, um, or it let you
Okay.
put new objects in the game or something without the client having to install. Honestly, I have no idea. Lonnie, who's typing, can probably explain it better.
Yeah, yeah. He was just saying that they're like background like commands and stuff that change loot tables and such. I mean, if he knows how to do that, that'd be super helpful for like, event based things. If you have certain chests or loot tables that you want to change in an area.
Gotcha.
I mean, certain plugins. might be cool depending on how vanilla versus how in depth you want it. One thing, if you want the whole role aspect, you could do I think there's an older trade plugin where you can trade things for like in-game currency. And that just lets
I think,
players trade certain like items for currency and such.
yeah, I'd like to keep it vanilla. I think there's so much
Mm-hmm.
potential just in vanilla Minecraft that um, you don't. I think complexity is kind of what I'd like to avoid. Like, there's a lot of mods that add a bunch of complexity, um, but I'm open to it. Like, if people, there's certain mods everyone really wants. Like, I know there's just quality of life stuff. Like someone in the chat was saying Optifine just now.
Well, like, I run my own just a basic mod. Like I run Forge Loader just so I have a day counter in the bottom corner of my screen.
Gotcha.
Literally just tells me what day it is and what time it is because I'm tired of hitting F3 and seeing all this garbage on my screen.
Kevin, I'd be getting a service, I think. I run my normal Minecraft server on EC2 right now, like just on a machine, but I was looking at the prices and it's way more expensive on through Amazon, like renting a server than it is to just use a Minecraft server service.
Yeah, Minecraft servers are generally better up. The only thing that I could think of that's sometimes cheaper is renting a virtual machine. Sometimes you can get a virtual machine that's pretty powerful for less than what the services are if you just set your own server up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I'm renting a virtual machine, but Amazon is pretty notoriously expensive. Burnt Legumes is like, dang, this dude got some ideas. I know, Kith, you do have a lot of ideas.
Yo, I've played so much Minecraft.
I didn't know
No,
you
because
were
I'm
so
always a
creative.
survival guy that people come to and they're like, "Hey, you want to play Minecraft or Ark or whatever?" I'm like, "Yeah, if you guys will actually play for longer than a week." I was like, "We can do all kinds of stuff."
This guy is CEO of building in Minecraft.
I build large things. I'm just not good at like making them pretty. That's where like a lot of the other people I play with come in because they're very good at those fine details and taking like specific wood and making the kind of accents look nice.
Yeah,
You
that's
make a
not
big ass
something
building
I'm
and I'm
very
like,
good
"Hey,
at
fill it in."
either.
I'm like, "Here's a giant building. Here's a giant hole that's carved out. You guys, here's your space. Make it how you want." That's what I do.
I think we probably have similar styles. I like building like infrastructure, roads, farms, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, guys, how do I make something that doesn't just look like a brown box?
One of my old Minecraft builds, I had a giant subway system. It took forever to build, but it was a multi-layer Minecraft or minecart system. Um, the bottom layer had in the middle, it was gravel and the minecart track. And anytime I needed a powered rail, I'd put a redstone block underneath the gravel so it would power it. And on either side of it, I had two rows of lava covered in glass to light the entire area. And in the ceiling, there was one row of lava to light from up above.
Hmm.
And like
That's
three
cool.
blocks above, it was like stone blocks with another return minecart line. So when you were returning, you'd be coming on a different line. So if somebody was going out on the bottom line, you wouldn't run into each other. And I had a large station where you could pick where you wanted to go. You'd hit a redstone button, and it would change the minecart track based on where you wanted to go. So if you go into like one of the mob farms, if you're going to the mine, it would just take you to different areas based on which button you pushed.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's like a legit. Well, I don't want to say subway station, but it's better than a
Yep.
subway station because you don't have to transfer it all. Transfers for you.
But I had like lava in the floor for lighting because I didn't want any lights on the walls, and it took forever. But those kind of projects are what I want to work on, and having a whole server full of it makes it super fun.
Totally. John Bain, there's a link in the description to the Discord server. It might drop you in voice chat. Um, but yeah, you should be able to go there.
Yeah, so Kevin, I have about 3,000 hours in Ark, roughly. I haven't played it in a while because it's takes up so much space on my computer, but since it first came out, I've put about 3,000 hours in it. So I love the like survival building esque kind of things. I just don't ever have a group of people that play it long enough to focus a ton on it.
Well, I think it'll be good. I mean, I'm
I
so
think it has
excited.
potential, and I think you have enough people where it would actually be a good server because there's going to be so many different people with so many different ideas and build styles. It's going to actually be unique,
Yeah.
not just one style that the whole server set up around. So I'm definitely down for it, and I could write down a bunch of ideas for like events and different kinds of things. Um, and depending on the map that we go with and kind of the settings that it's going to be on, if it's going to be hard, normal, easy, the mode that we're going to set it on, uh, can definitely make areas for events. Like we can have a designated raiding area where if you just want to fight the raid, you can just keep fighting the raid. Um,
I really like
kind of
that idea.
kind of set it up. So you have your
I'd be
normal
down to
areas, you
work
have
on
your
that.
raid areas, you could have the underground sewer events. Hell, depending on what can be coded with those league packs, we could literally make a fight pit, make a
Sand
data pack
Casino.
where you could have a fight pit where if the data pack can cause things to spawn, you could just have waves of mobs spawning.
That would be cool. I think the data pack. So the data packs you down are like pre-programmed, and you would download them. Or if we wanted to do something like that, we'd have to like write our own.
Well, that's what Lonnie was saying is you can use it to run commands. So you could run a spawn command in a designated area. So if we make a giant arena, we could have pretty much fight like the fight pit caves in Minecraft. And you could just have
That
it
would be
trigger where
sick. Actually, well, I guess you don't have a Jad, but
you could have the wither.
that would
So
be
I mean,
sick. It'd literally be like the fight caves. We could do a model, like a replica fight cave.
we could replicate it, and then with the data packs, you could have just a list of commands, and I think you could trigger it to buttons where you could just push each wave button and just activate the wave and let the raid figure it out. And if it's command based, you could scale it to the players by just how many things it activates. Like if you have 5 people, you hit the button once. If you have 10 people, you hit it twice, so it spawns twice as many. But you could just have a bunch of mobs spawning in a giant room, make it out of obsidian so it doesn't break at all. You could literally have the fight caves. And that would be something, from the sounds of it, the data packs could handle because it's all command based.
Mhm.
But yeah, we could have a whole bunch of people just thinking about different events and ideas and just build out the areas for it. God, don't even get me started. You could do clue
It
scrolls.
you're already started. You're going.
You could do clue scrolls. You could hide things around the map. You create, because you can make a map. You can just take a blank map, you can hold it in your hand, and it'll create the map for that area.
Yeah.
You could do clue scrolls with like a random chest under the ground, and people have to find it.
Well, I mean, there already is that in Minecraft. Treasure
Well,
maps.
there's the basic treasure maps, but you could have it set up where you could place multiple chests and have one chest linked to a new map. The new map tells you where the next chest is. You could literally have a little
Oh,
clue
like a
trap.
treasure hunt. That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
And each chest that you find finds you to, or leads you to the next chest. And that next chest gets you closer to, maybe the end chest has the new nether, piece of netherite armor or equipment in it, or something super end game or that's hard to get a hold of. Or it gives you like a, Respawn? What's that token? There's some like.
Lonnie, fight caves would be doable, but quite time consuming. I'm possibly open to program some data packs. A more feasible idea would be a rare drop table for all mods with custom/magic items. That's a good idea.
I'm gonna have to look into it. I feel like there's a command block. I think. Or, I mean, depending on how you set it up, I think you can set up adventure worlds. So you can set up like a sub server that you can create a portal to that people go through, and in the portal has a specific area. Command. I'm trying to think if there's a way that you. I'll have to look into it, because if there's a way you could hit a button and it runs a command, you can just command it to spawn something. Lodestone.
Kith, head executive of good ideas, right?
Yo, that's what. Hey, when it comes to Minecraft, like.
We need
else?
that. We need that noggin. We need those good ideas. So I'm saying, write these down. Are you gonna remember this stuff?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna write all this down. Don't you worry. I'm gonna have a big old list.
It sounds though like we've just sitting here have come up with enough work for
For
a
quite a
team
while.
of 30 people to do for like a year.
I mean, something like that. Like say we do a sewer event where you do a raid through the sewer and you kill mobs in it. Something like that. That'd be pretty easy to set up. You could literally say from, Y. Say Y70s are ground level. Between Y67 and between Y60, nobody can build. So you have 7 levels underground right underneath the city to build like a giant sewer system. And just having a couple people start and be like, all right, here's how the sewer's laid out. Go in this direction, branch off as many times as you want, and then we'll go through and we'll fill it in with other stuff. Once you have a general tunnel caved out, we'll go through and we'll add like the water, the cobwebs, whatever. The stone to kind of give it that swampy, sewery vibe. So I mean the subway system, that would take a while because that's a lot of blocks. But something like fight caves, you wouldn't need a massive cave area. You would just have to figure out the commands. Or if it's something that you're hosting, you have somebody in admin mode that just spawns creatures in.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of it wouldn't be too bad starting out. And then
Zavi's
as we
saying,
want to start adding more advanced things, you could add more advanced things based on what other people want to do and what other ideas people have.
John, it's going to be a survival server. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by economy based, but
Economy based means usually there's like an in-game currency, which wouldn't be something that's part of survival. That'd be like a plugin or a mod that you
gotcha.
have to add.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking it'll be vanilla, but I mean, in terms of economy, I think it'd be cool if we had shops. I mean, I think generally people are pretty on board with shops.
I think between, if we have a giant villager trading area and then we have individuals selling their own items for certain things, I think it would work out pretty well.
Oh, totally.
Because
Yeah, the
people can definitely set
villager
up their own stuff.
mall has a lot of potential, and like you can get a lot of stuff from there.
The village, it has a lot of potential, but it's also random enough where you can't rely on it all the time. So that's where kind of that person-to-person trading would come into play too.
Savi's saying Kith is almost stealing my vote or his vote for me. Yeah, so I mentioned this earlier. What I'm picturing is that at the beginning, when maybe I said this already to Kith, I'm not sure, but at the beginning when we have everyone together, I think it would be cool to like elect some leaders, people who would be in charge of some projects or some aspect of the city. So like a city planner who could kind of say, you know, hey, we should build houses over in this part of the land, and hey, we should save this for, you know, whatever this such and such build. Um, I think that would be really useful, especially when you have like a 50, if there are in fact, you know, 50 people on the server. I just picture there's going to need to be some leadership and like coordination.
Well, I think it's one of those things, if you have a lot of people on the server, we could definitely break everybody up into groups. Be like, all right, you guys are in charge of this. You guys are in charge of these buildings. You guys are in charge of this, and kind of split it up.
Well, I
That
think
way,
it's important
you get
for
a
it to be
variety.
voluntary. Like people aren't going to like if someone doesn't want to work on something, then that's not
Well,
fun.
yeah, they'd be like, okay, Zabi's in charge of all the buildings in this district. Who wants to help him with these kind of buildings, and kind of have like a sign up basis.
Yeah.
And definitely splitting it up into groups. Be like, all right, who wants to be a part of the underground team? All right, what are you feeling for underground? What is something that you really want to work on? What's something that you're really skilled at doing? Because some people are really good at designing certain things in Minecraft, and some people just aren't. So, kind of figuring out what they're good at, where they want to be, and at least separating them up. And we have a little bit more separation of who's in what area, so they're not just like randomly doing it wherever,
Hmm.
but they're still doing something that they want to do. Because I'm sure there's some people that are going to definitely be more interested in like the PvP or PvE aspects than building design. Or there might be some people that are really good at puzzle making. Uh, and hell, we could have a group of people, like 3 or 4 people. We just give them a bunch of maps, a bunch of chests, and have them get some rare items and literally just go hide things all around the map.
Yeah, totally. I kind of just figure, you know, if you have an idea, you'll be able to, or it'll be up to you to just get people excited about it.
That's fair. But no, I'm definitely down for giant map.
Giant Minecraft. That's what the server is going to be called.
And I think, and somebody else brought it up earlier in the chat too, like voting on the seed, finding the right seed that would work well with the setup.
Yeah, I was looking at with Taz Tile Corp last night. We were looking at some seeds. Um, I'm just thinking a valley would be really cool, just like a plain surrounded by some mountains. But I mean, yeah, everyone, if you're planning to join the server and you have some, I don't know, you know of a good seed, um, post a link in the Minecraft discussion and ping me, and I'll take a look. We can vote if you see a seed you like. I mean, you have to actually like go through them and load it up. But if you wanted to do that, you can take a look and then like upvote or something. Maybe you should post screenshots too, so other people can
I
like
mean,
if
you can slap the seed down in creative. It doesn't take that long to pop up a creative world and fly around a little bit. It can be something you can kind of look at the different things, because I'm not gonna lie, having the flat area next to a mountain of some type, building into the cliff side and building kind of like into the mountain is always a cool design too. You can get some really cool designs out of that.
yeah, who was saying that? Tyler one, King James was saying he really likes that style of like building into the landscape.
Yeah, like when you have a nice landscape, that's really cool to do. Where you just build into the side of a cliff, and it's like you have this giant mountain, you just take out a whole level, and there's a whole building in there. It's pretty cool. And that kind of, it's a mix of underground and above ground building.
John, that's a good idea. A sign up sheet. I think that would be super useful. Like if people
I
have
mean,
projects and they want to get help on it, and if you're joining the server, I was telling this story earlier. My buddy who plays Minecraft, he wants to play, but he has such a hard time because he's like, I just don't know what to do. Like we all get on, and it's just a big sandbox, and I hate it. Like he would love if one they were cool projects to work on, um, but then he's like, yeah, I want to help. Just tell me what to do. Let's build some cool stuff.
that'd be something. We could have like a giant room with just signs all over the walls of the different ideas, and who's in charge of that idea that people could just pick up and sign up for. A
Hmm.
giant room of ideas.
It'd
Be
probably
pretty
be.
confusing.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work because I mean, like the dwarf thing, the village, the spiral villager. Like you'd have to get on a call. Like you'd have to be in voice chat with you. Someone would have to be in voice chat with you if they just popped on and were like, "Hey, let's build some cool stuff."
Yeah,
You'd have
that's
to
fair.
explain it. I don't know if a sign would be enough, but
Well, you could do like a Google Doc sign up of all the different projects going on. You could
he,
kind of have, I mean, in the game, somewhere around spawn, if you have the signs of the different projects and who's in charge of them,
yeah,
people would know who in Discord to get a hold of.
exactly. I
Like,
think that
okay,
would work.
Kit's working on this, Zombie's working on that. Oh, when I see him in Discord, I'm gonna ask him about it.
That's such a good idea.
You just slap a bunch of signs up around the main area, so people are like, oh, hey, or that they can go in Discord and they'll be like, at Zavi, hey, I saw you were working on this project in the server. Can I help you with it? Or I got some ideas. Let's get in and chat.
You know, I'd be real
It's a good
willing
idea.
to help if there were some diamonds that would exchange hands.
Yo, I'm gonna be like the currency king because I usually have diamonds super early in Minecraft. I do so much mining, I find them all the time. Yeah, Ganji, we're talking about Minecraft server ideas because
So are
um,
you guys playing servers or on single player right now?
I'm on single player. I was just kind of showing like my general spiral staircase idea for village setups.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about it, but SRAM's going to set up a server in the next Saturday, and
Oh,
try to get a lot of the people into it. But we're talking about like different roles and different things that people could kind of like start and be in charge of.
ooh, can
Um,
we for roles? Can we have it be like kind of like RuneScape theme where you have like iron, bronze, mithril, adamant?
that's not a bad idea, having a rank system.
Yeah, like ranks. So like where your admins would probably be like barrows or dragon. I don't know how high you want it up. Like beginners would be bronze,
Yeah, you could do a
something like
different
that.
rank based system for it. So,
Unless you want to keep it basic, have like mods, fresh, new type of stuff.
I mean, that's the thing. We're just working out ideas and going over all kinds of different stuff.
I don't think I've opened Minecraft in a minute here.
I've been doing a hardcore, like, I'm on a creative world now, just kind of
Yeah, I
building,
see that.
but no, I have a hardcore series I was running.
Oh yeah, no, I think what's your YouTube channel?
I have a Twitch. That is my
Oh, was
Twitch
it?
slash
Oh,
Kithris. Yeah.
okay. Someone else was doing a Minecraft series on the server too on YouTube. I forget who it was. Maybe it was Esram. No, I don't think so.
No,
Yeah, because
I haven't
this is my
been.
hardcore world.
I'd like to record this on this server. I think that would be fun.
Have you guys tried out any of the like OSRS Minecraft servers before?
No, and you know
It's pretty
what?
interesting.
I'm gonna hop over into the other channel, because Waterfina is on one of those servers, and they were gonna show it. So
Yeah,
they're
I
just
had an
chilling.
almost max account on one of them, and it took like 500 hours, 600 hours. I was like one of the top ranks on the server. Well, not ranks, but like top level players.
Is he gonna be streaming it? Because I'll hop down and watch.
Yeah, he's gonna be
We could
streaming.
probably get some
I have
ideas
to go
from
to the
it, too.
bathroom so badly. Hold on. I'll be right back.
feel like
I'm
I'm
streaming
getting
right now,
that.
by the way, Ganji.
Without us.
Oh, I know.
So, as you can see, Kith has got some great ideas. What the hell? I had no idea he was that creative. Hold on, let me catch up on chat real quick, and then I want to check out that the Minecraft RuneScape. Lonnie, I haven't played at all since Netherite was added. I think... Yeah, honestly, I was kind of bummed because Diamond's so iconic. Like, making a new best in slot was kind of sad for me. If it was not best in slot, but just like, oh, this... Why didn't they do this? Like, what if it just made you fireproof? Like, it basically... It would be, I mean, I guess it'd be like a fire, you know, it'd be like an enchantment, but it would consume the gear. And maybe it was less powerful than diamond in terms of protection, but I don't know. Not just being a straight hard upgrade. Of course he's creative. Okay, I didn't... I should... Of course he's creative. I shouldn't have said that. I was misrepresenting my ideas. I didn't realize he had that many Minecraft ideas. There's certain people that are like, just, yeah, can just like spout out ideas. It's wild. Good ones. You're cracked. Thanks. All right, I'll be right back. You're cracked. That phrase cracks me up. How do I mute this thing? Okay. Cool. Let me ping. Yeah, Waterfiend is just sitting in the channel, so let me ping him. Oh, I think he might be AFK. Well, yeah, I'm stoked. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, here he is, okay. I really hope we can get a good amount of people. Like 50 people said they're interested. I'm assuming that means maybe like 20 would be actually down to log in. Like day of, when it comes down to it. Okay, cool, let's switch over. Hey, what's up? Your mic's muted, by the way. Can you hear me? Mindscape 3. Okay. It's like a legit MMO. There was already a bunch of people at spawn. Let's see. Okay, so you've got all the skills on the right. Can you, I mean, you're at a bank. Can you do like some herb lore or some pickpocketing or something? Yeah. Oh, and it gives you items. What kind of items do you get? Oh, strength potion? That's sick. And then you have a coins item. Oh wow, and it has all the RuneScape gear. Are they fully modeled? Like if you put stuff on? That's sick! Power Ammy. Let's see some ranged. What's the I wonder how the progression's like, because he's got like 90 attack, 73 strength, or 78 strength, 81 defense. You'll have to find out by playing. I'm gonna log in. I might actually try this. Dragon bow. I know, right? Oh, and the model is like it's like a, oh gosh, like a pixel drawing. Oh, it's probably literally just the icon. I'm not super familiar with like what the dragon bow looks like in your inventory. I don't have one.
Oh wait, you're on Mindscape too. Okay, wait, I was just literally on the same thing right now.
Yeah, so he's showing us some ranged.
No, yeah, no, I'm on the same server as him right now, though. That's the funny thing.
Hello. So, what's the this is like breaking my brain because it totally looks like RuneScape but in 3D.
Yeah, the
what's
crazy part is I haven't played in over a year, so they added a bunch of new stuff. Like they added construction. That's pretty much it. But still,
What's the progression like? Is it just about as long to level up?
yeah, it is. It's the same. Well, I mean, almost. It's as close as you can get. This is like my account is probably 400 hours old. I want to say, and I only have like
Taverley Dungeon.
my combat level is. Let me check really quick.
This is so sick. I just saw some guy in full black armor with a black full helm on.
Oh yeah, he's in the This is Taverley Dungeon right here.
It's transformed into a Slayer dungeon.
Yeah, this is Taverley. So like, there's a Slayer Master right there. There's Chaos Dwarves right there. So you can go to the Chaos Dwarves.
This is so sick.
This is crazy.
Oh my god, why did you show me this? I'm gonna be playing this like crazy.
Waterfina, go up and join the Necrials. There's some Necrials up here, to the left. Yeah, go up left. Go up.
The
up
aesthetic is perfect for RuneScape because RuneScape is
left. Or
like
not Necrials. Inkus. Sorry, Inkus. Not Necrials. Inkus.
it's
And then
so pixelated already.
yeah, the cool thing is there's Infernal Mages over there which drop the Dragon Boots, which I actually have. I was the first person in the server to get them too. That's the fun part.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, world first.
I love this. World first, congrats.
I know. It has no meaning to it whatsoever anymore. Literally.
Are you seeing this?
It also has music, by the way. I don't think you can. Can you hear their music? I don't know. But yeah, so it has all the old school RuneScape music, well, almost all of it. Oh, I guess they added Black Beehive too.
Well, Waterfina, I can't actually hear your volume for some reason.
Wait, go on to my stream. Can you hear my music? Just I want to test it. Cause I'm streaming. I don't know. Maybe it's external.
I can't hear your music either. That's wild. Oh, I think I'm gonna end my stream here.
Hat. Yo, he just got a druidic hat.
A druidic hat?
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know. I have no idea. That wasn't a drop here.
Ganji's pretty much the Zezima of this server. That's wait, so
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. So I have 4,000 kill count. I have 4,000 kill count at these things, and I only have 2 dragon boots. So like the drop rate is pretty on par with old school RuneScape as well. So like grinding. That's crazy. So it's pretty on par with OSRS with as far as loot and time goes for grinding levels.
that's crazy. Exploration.
Oh yeah, so exploration is like their own skill. It's just like exploring the world and stuff like that. It's got its own little level. I forget how it works. You gotta like tag pillars within the cities every single day or something like that. Oh, is they have clue scrolls now too, I guess. That's
Brasky.
interesting.
That's awesome. I'm actually gonna play this like right now. All right, I'm gonna hop out and I'm gonna end my stream. Thanks for showing this,
Yep.
Waterfina and Ganji. This is nice. All right, see you guys.
See you, man.
This is dope. Yeah, for sure gonna play this. I'll put a link if I. Let me see if I can find the link real quick. I think it's just called Mindscape. There's mindscape.net and mindscape.me. I'll get the link and I'll put it in the chat in a few minutes. Oh, nice. Kith said he has a mock-up already for the sewer. That's cool. Legumes, big man, SRM, what do you reckon about the Arty Monastery start? Arty Monastery. Oh, that's a good start. Yeah. Just right outside by the monks. I guess you would start by a tree. And I mean, you're right by Arty, so that would actually be pretty dope. And you're close to the boats, the charter ships as well. I reckon it's a good start. You could prioritize getting the Arty cloak too, easy diary done, and then you'd have that teleport to the monastery always, kind of to your spawn point. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This is a long stream. This is longer than I was intending. Yeah, let's do this Minecraft thing. I'll still be making tile-bound videos, so you saw I'm doing Wintertodt, so I'll probably have I have a bunch of tiles, so I'll probably do some quests and keep making progress there. I'm still liking the tile-bound account. But yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go check out the sewer guide or the sewer plan and then play some rune Mindscape. All right, peace.